If you're going through a divorce and preparing for mediation, it's very important that you gather all of the financial source documents. That means your bank accounts, your pay stubs, your insurance information. Provide that early to your attorney so that they can help you position yourself to come into the mediation, presenting your side of the story, helping the mediator understand what are we talking about, what do we need to divide and assign in this process. It will make the mediation day go much smoother and probably save you a number of fees when it comes to paying for the legal costs. It is really important to have some discussion with your attorney as you prepare for mediation early on about what are your priorities. Look, when you go into mediation, you need to be prepared that you're not going to get everything you want. And so it's important to focus on the things that are most important to you, talk those through with your attorney so they know where we need to hold our ground and where we can make concessions. And having strategic concessions in a mediation is really important to resolving the case and getting conclusion at the end of the day. When you are preparing for mediation day in your divorce settlement process, it's important to give yourself a little bit of time, perhaps the day before and the day after the mediation, plus the whole day of mediation, scheduled off of work or school, whatever your normal routine is. Ask someone to help you with childcare if you have children, so that you get in a good frame of mind going into mediation. You have a moment to center yourself, exercise, get clear. And the day of mediation, you want to go in making the smartest decisions that you can that day. Eat well, hydrate, get a good night of sleep as best you can. And then the day after mediation, it's important to give yourself a little bit of breathing room. It's really common to feel like you could have maybe gotten more. You're not alone in that feeling. But what is more important is that you know you have resolution and that you can now move on with your life with some certainty and understand what you have going forward from your mediation settlement. When you work with a mediator in a divorce settlement, it's important to understand that the mediator's role is to be a neutral. They are there to facilitate the conversation, facilitate the negotiation between you and your spouse. And often they're going to go between you and your spouse in different rooms and not have all of you at the same table or in the same meeting room in many scenarios. And that mediator's job is not to become the decider of what happens or what happened in the past when it comes to determining the facts or who did what. They're there to help you breach the gap and make a compromise. They're not there to give you legal advice, to make decisions. They're there for you to have input and come to a resolution with your ex. If you have questions about steps to prepare for mediation, give us a call.